Good afternoon, Board of Directors. My name is Octavia Little along with my partner Ruben Irons. We are graduates of OSE University in entertainment business and music business, respectively. We have done some extensive research on open source entertainment to find the strengths and weaknesses and have found a major factor that is contributing to the low intake and exposure of open source. We discovered that the web footprint for open source is ineffective and inaccurate. Open source is an entertainment label that focuses on digital marketing but neglects their own. With the two founders both having digital marketing experience, the expertise is sufficient. With successful clientele under OSE, it is a wonder of why this company is not known. Overall, open source is an innovative business with potential, but there is an essential part missing. According to Small Business Trends, 42% of consumers won't buy from an ineffective website to include non-existent. With open source on the LinkedIn page, which is the first page that shows on a Google search for specifically open source entertainment, it shows an inaccurate description of the business. By the site, it gives the perception of OSE being a recording studio. Also, when you click on the site that's provided for their home site, it comes to this page, which is offline. This is not effective and will turn consumers away from the lack of information. Open source now operates with the reputation and social media page of Matei, one of the founding partners, which is home of his personal brand. That is a music consult that gives advice to artists through a private Facebook page. Again, this is owned by Matei. Open source has no brand or name of its own. The brand is defined in-house with the company open source, but it is not known or shown to the world through their web pages. Open source has helped many artists, and now it's time to help themselves. The solution is simple: create an effective website, a home for the innovative brand of open source. On the web page, it will include a bio, the services that are offered, the past successful clientele, and contact information. This plan will also bring forth a new revitalized look on the web. There will be a Facebook and Twitter added with the renovation of the Instagram page to show about their services. This will also be the start of the marketing strategy for open source entertainment. The plan for this project is for open source entertainment to have an increase in customer and customer return rate. While the website is being created, open source will edit and revitalize the social media pages, LinkedIn and Instagram. These will be updated to information of the service that are currently offered. Once the website is created, the marketing strategy will be implemented, starting with the SEO, search engine optimization, and then boosting and promoting posts and social media content through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The results of this will be more exposure and therefore more consumers that are looking for this service for their artists. There will have to be growth in the team and the processes that are being used. With the employment, there will have to be more digital marketing specialists on the team to help with the bigger load that is to come. And Hootsuite. Hootsuite is an all-in-one digital marketing service that can organize, promote, and make all of the open source services easier to manage and execute. This is another expense but will pay off on the time spent on each client and time added to the business for more clients. There are many long-term opportunities for this initiative beyond the 3-year timeline above. There are opportunities to leverage the strong following that will generate from your revitalized web footprint. The opportunity to create specified content and use social media to promote and engage in the audience for open source's future artists is immeasurable. With the strong website, open source will be able to go beyond the regular bio, services, and contact website to a page that has artists that are signed to OSE as a full service label. With the start of digital marketing, open source will be able to grow with this plan and eventually initiate the other services that the founding partners of OSE wanted to be able to do. Now, finances. Open source currently has 4 clients that are on contract. In year 1, we predicted to have a growth of 4 new clients based on clientele success, time of exposure, and perfecting the target audience for social media productions and search engine optimization. That will make the revenue $67,200. With the name of open source gaining notoriety through the successful clients that you have garnered, in year 2, we expect that clientele to rise to 14. These are the clients with contracts. With this growth, there will be more profits, but the team will have to grow and there will be more expenses. Specifically in year 2, the company will practically double its amount in revenue from the previous year, receiving a total net profit of $126,000 for services. In the third year, we project that the profit amount will be $171,000 and expenses around $151,276. Each year, the expenses will cover marketing, new employees, payroll taxes, professional service such as Hootsuite, equipment, there will be more computers, and facility expenses. The effects are positive all around. There will be more exposure because of the higher number of clientele. There will be more time focused on open source. Your audience will feel more connected, and open source will turn into a brand and not just a digital marketing company. This plan is to only give the home base more attention and that same effort that's put towards the clients, put towards the business. There is no legal factors outside of the media that you may choose for copyright reasons, but there are royalty-free media that I could direct you to. The worst part will be the $1,000 to $3,000 expense for a web page designer, which would be well worth it in the end. In the end, there will be an artist development, management, distribution, and production section of open source entertainment. All of these sessions will have a strong foundation and strong exposure because of the practice of keeping the website up to date, being engaging with your audience on social media, and having your processes documented for maximum efficiency. The overall goal is to create the business, the entertainment label that open source entertainment wants to be. The status of open source entertainment in 10 years will be an entertainment label, fully functional and extremely successful. Thank you.